Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike with Fowler Family Farm. I'm actually in the barn right now, so it's kind of it's a little dark. But I got the new Maverick out here at the barn, and we are going to load up a couple of these 55-gallon barrels, and I'm going to go get some more grain for the goats and the cows. So I don't know if y'all see that very well, kind of because of the sun, the glare. But that is my super sack. It did a good job. I still have a little bit of food in it. But I don't like how, some of y'all even mentioned this when I first got it. I don't like how the mice can just get in it. I can't keep it secured on the top. The mice didn't eat through the sack at all on the bottom, even though they did eat through it here on the top. But they could get right through the top of that because all I had on it was a door. But even no matter what you put on the top of that, they're going to be able to find their way in there. So these 55-gallon barrels come with lids. We keep the lids on ours. I'm going to go ahead and get 2 of them filled up. That should last me another, probably at least until they have their babies, until kidding season's over. I do have 4. I just don't know if that Maverick will haul 4. The payload on that is only 1,500 pounds. These end up weighing about 330 to 340 pounds when they're full. So I'm just going to do 2 to 3 at a time instead of 4. I would be able to do 4, but that's pushing its limits. So I'll probably just do 2 today, and then I might go back and get 2 a couple of weeks from now. That way I have all 4 of them ready to go. Okay, so that is 2 55-gallon barrels, 2 lids, 2 lid rings, and then a ratchet with the 15/16 socket on it. I usually keep this in my truck a long time ago, but I sold the original truck and finally got this Maverick, so I'll probably start keeping it in the Maverick. But you need to have this for those ring lids. It makes it way easier and pretty handy. So the feed store I'm going to is in Wayne, Oklahoma. We'll go there to get our grain. I usually don't get it there, but the normal place I get it is either Lindsay, Oklahoma or Maysville, Oklahoma, and that's about a 30-minute drive. But it's a little bit different grain. This stuff here is a little bit more expensive than I'm going to go get, and it's for a lot of the ag kids use it for their show cattle. So that's what we're going to get because it's close by. So we'll just start there, and I want to feed it to my cows anyway, so they'll like it. It's all ice cream to them. Let's get going. So the first thing you do when you get here to the co-op, the feed store, is take your truck across their scale and let them weigh you real quick. So the total weight on those 2 barrels full of grain, those are 55-gallon barrels, is 530 pounds. So a little cheaper this time or a little lighter this time than I thought it would be. I thought they were going to be about 300, 330 a piece. And it squatted my truck a little bit, but not too bad. I definitely could have done one more. And I've got room for at least one more. So not bad for a little Maverick. Okay, so they got the feed loaded on the back of the truck. I circle back around and I get on the scale again and they weigh me one more time. I park, I go in and pay. That's the whole process here. It's very simple. Okay, we got home. One thing I do want to mention is I do put the lids and the rings on once the food's in, because if it gets windy enough like it is today, that grain just gets pushed out of there and all the dust just gets up in the air and ends up in the bed. I just don't like it. So I do put the lids and the rings on when I come back from picking up the feed. I don't put them on, obviously, when I go there. So I do leave them on until, like, I'll open one today to feed them. I'll leave the other one just stored closed like that until one barrel's empty. I am gonna put put them on the tractor. Let's see if this works. I've never done it this way before. I usually have 3 spikes on my hay spike, my hay lift, but I took that 3rd middle spike out several months ago. So I'm gonna try to use it as a forklift basically and see if it works out all right. It should. I don't see why it wouldn't. You see your food? Gwen's staring at me. You want some feed? You're looking pretty pregnant. All right, let's jump up here real quick. I'm gonna take one of the lids off, show you guys what it looks like real quick. So they call this a show blend. It's for show cattle, for the kids in ag and stuff like that. It was $102 altogether. That's tax, no tax on that. 102 bucks for basically 2 55-gallon barrels. UPS guys coming down the driveway. I guess I better get off here so I can go collect a package. Dangerous. I don't know if this will work or not. I hope it does. If it doesn't, it's going to fall straight through. But that's why the lid's on. I've dropped one of these before from the back of the truck, and this lid saves you from a big mess for sure. Okay, my camera fell, which luckily it did, or didn't, but luckily it got me to see that the battery had died, so y'all missed me putting this one there. I'm gonna go ahead and try this second one and put it up here as well. I think it's gonna work fine. I was kind of worried at first, but I think it's gonna work okay. Whoa. This might fall this time. Okay, so I got inside the barn okay. Now I'm just gonna lower them, put them down on the ground. I'm gonna leave them on that pallet. Just leave that pallet there. And I'll just feed them from there. I can back the trailer out. Yeah, this worked pretty good. All right, we got success. It worked out. I'm gonna have to build me a pallet that's a little better than that. It's really thin, but it held up. Kind of shocked. All right, let's go feed the goats. Even the chickens like this feed. Don't you, Donald? Okay, so when you're done, make sure you do put your lid back on. You don't have to put the ring on. Just make sure it's on and Keep the mice out. So if y'all watched some of my previous videos, I'd mentioned that I wanted to feed my cows on the other side of the hay over here because they're trashing this side out pretty good. So we're gonna move down here. Come on, Gwen. Come on, girl. She'll follow me. She loves her ice cream. Slow down, girl, slow down. She's excited. Okay, I got them fed. I tried to go through the barbed wire fence to get it. They're happy now. They're excited. Let's go feed the goats. Crazy goats. They are happy goats now. Jenny, that's not dog food. Yuck. You're like, lay my food, I'm eating theirs. These goats do like dog food. Jenny. Can't really see. Oreo's showing that she's the boss. Okay, y'all can probably see the cows right back there. And this is all my does. So they're all pregnant, hopefully. There could be a couple that didn't get pregnant, but I do want to feed them before they start having the babies. About a month, month and a half out is what I think I am with the goats. And the cows are probably about 2 months out. They should have their babies in late March. The goats, I'm hoping, I got a late start on the goats. I wish I had already had the babies, but we should be having the goats, the kids, here in about another month, month and a half. It could be April also, but 1 or 2 of them could be April because I got late. All right, easy as that. Okay, y'all, that's gonna wrap this video up. I appreciate you guys coming along with me today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I had a good time. I do want to show you the back of my truck. So, brand new Maverick. Got its first farm abuse day. I do plan on spraying this bed, so I'm not too worried about it. It scratched it up pretty good though. That's what a truck's for though. So this little Maverick, this is considered a compact truck. It did great for this job. The only time I may have to borrow a bigger truck or go down here and get my dad's truck is just when I have more than, well, really just several cows. I could do 1 cow with this truck probably, but not 2 or 3, I don't think. This has a 45, I think a 4,500 tow capacity, or 4,000, maybe it's 4,000. 4,000 tow capacity, I think is what it is, 1,500 payload. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, go down and hit that subscribe button. Remember to hit the like button and leave us a comment. We'll see you guys on the next video. Remember, do the good.